Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to WWE 2K22 MyRise. And for those eagle-eyed amongst you that spotted in our previous episode, Kevin Owens was on social media complaining that he had to defend his championship. Now, this is our chance to get ourselves into this and finally get that rematch we've been waiting for against Kevin Owens. Here we are. Unfair opportunity.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Universal Championship.
Here comes KO. My very first night on commentary was Kevin Owens' very first night in NXT. Since then, he has gone on to have a Hall of Fame-worthy career in a relatively short period of time.
A man who looks about ready to stun the world right now.
He's pretty much stunned every Raw or SmackDown superstar there is.
Introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 248 pounds, Death. And introducing the champion from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds. He is the WWE Universal Champion, Kevin Owens.
This title represents the very top of the mountain here in WWE. This Universal Championship is what all superstars dream of.
Wolverine versus Kevin Owens for the Universal title. This is a rematch from the Triple Threat match where Kevin Owens actually beat Wolverine with a stunner. Now, Wolverine doesn't want to repeat of that. He's worked hard to get back to this point, and now he needs to win the championship for the second time. Kevin Owens is the man with the belt. He is the man to beat. It's not going to be easy. He is a very difficult opposition. Wolverine needs to make sure he stays focused and on task. Wolverine starting well. It's been quite a mixed start. Kevin Owens has been quite forceful in his moves. Wolverine now working on the lower half of Kevin Owens. I would say Kevin Owens may have the advantage here, just because Kevin Owens definitely has a lot more experience than Wolverine does, and showing that in the corner there with the elbow, get himself out of that predicament. Kevin Owens tying Wolverine up here and going for the neck breaker onto the elbow instead. Nice move. Wolverine needs to really fight back in this. Kevin Owens is starting to have the momentum we didn't want him to have as he slams Wolverine down there. Just seems that Kevin Owens knows how to get past Wolverine. This could be our nemesis, our weak spot. Wolverine fighting back now though, putting Kevin Owens in the corner. What's he looking for here? We've seen this a few times from Wolverine. Nice spinning elbow to the face of Kevin Owens, and Owens is down. Wolverine celebrating in the ring. Kevin Owens could be in a bit of trouble. Going back to the lower body again, working on the legs of Kevin Owens. Got to make sure if we take the base out, he then can't really do any moves against us. That's kind of the hope in the way we're looking at things. Wolverine now in control of Kevin Owens, but not for long. Kevin Owens, nice counter there. Another counter for Wolverine, puts him back in control. Kevin Owens is trying to fight his way into this match. And we know Kevin Owens has the ability to do so. Wolverine heading up top. Is he going for another heat-seeking elbow? He is indeed, and it hits nicely on Kevin Owens. The pin to follow up. And it was one. And only a one count. Owens quick to kick out there. Showing he is not ready to give up on his championship just yet. Wolverine, bit of ground and pound. And just making sure he punishes Kevin Owens as much as possible here. Kevin Owens thrown into the corner. We've seen this before. It is the berserker charge from Wolverine to Kevin Owens. This could be the beginning of the end already for Kevin Owens. Wolverine is ready. He has set himself up. And it is going to be Wolverine's revenge on Kevin Owens. But no, Kevin Owens has other ideas, well scouted there. Reversing Wolverine's revenge. And going top rope himself here. Can he make this land? Or will Wolverine have other ideas? No, he jumps down in the end. Wolverine very quick. Knocked Kevin Owens down once more. Bit of frustrating that he countered Wolverine's revenge, but we knew Kevin Owens wouldn't be an easy win. So we're working hard on this one. Taking everything we can and putting it against Kevin Owens and hoping he has no answer. As he receives the 10 beats of the Byron on the chest and falling to the outside. Wolverine now going top rope. Is it going to be another heat-seeking elbow to the outside? It is indeed. It lands on the spine of Kevin Owens. That is going to be hurting come tomorrow. Wolverine fully in control, it seems. But Kevin Owens isn't going to be an easy win. Face of Kevin Owens off the side of the ring there. And Wolverine is just trying to do as much damage as possible. Kevin Owens, though, fighting back on the outside now. And throwing Wolverine into the steps. That is going to hurt. Kevin Owens now working on the arms of Wolverine. That's where Wolverine's strength is. It's all in his arms. Kevin Owens knows this and is trying to make sure Wolverine cannot pick him up. Because if Wolverine can't pick him up, that's a lot of Wolverine's moves then out the way. That's what Kevin Owens needs to do. Wolverine, though, repaying the favour with Kevin Owens and throwing him into the steps this time. He is really putting one to Kevin Owens at this point. Carrying him around now as we're going to smash him onto the side of the ring. On the spine. That is going to really affect Kevin Owens for the rest of this match, I think. His spine has taken a beating so far. He rolled him back into the ring. Wolverine seems to be on a charge here. Really punishing Kevin Owens for taking his championship. Kevin Owens down once more. We're going for the pin. This could be it. It's one. It's two. It's... No. Kevin Owens kicking out. About 2 3/4, I would have said. And Kevin Owens now countering Wolverine. Putting him on the mat before picking him back up. Looking for the stunner there. Wolverine very quick to counter that. We've felt for that once. We're not going to fall for it again. Wolverine taking Kevin Owens down. Wolverine seems like he's ready to finish this already. And this is, I think, what we're aiming for. It's going to be brutal claw now from Wolverine to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens did not see this coming. Kevin Owens is down. Wolverine is ready to finish this. What's it going to be this time? Wolverine is going to attempt Wolverine's revenge for the second time. This time it hits. Kevin Owens has no answer. Wolverine's revenge on Kevin Owens. And Wolverine is not finished. We want to make sure Kevin Owens cannot get out of this. There's going to be Weapon X to finish off Kevin Owens and bring back Wolverine's title. Weapon X hits nicely. And Wolverine for the pin. It is 1. It is 2. It is 3. No! Owens kicking out again. 2 3/4. Wolverine thought he had that one. Kevin Owens has survived the brutal claw, Wolverine's revenge, and Weapon X, and he's still in this match. I honestly thought we had that, but it wasn't to be. Kevin Owens still in this. He's seeking elbow to the outside. I've no idea how he managed to kick out of that. I really don't. I thought we were done. Kevin Owens, though, fighting back on the outside. We did know that Kevin Owens was always going to fight hard in this. He's never going to give up his championship easily. We dropped Wolverine on the edge of the ring there. But I didn't think he was going to kick out of what we just did. Honestly thought that was it. Done deal. Championship back in Wolverine's hands. But no. Kevin Owens still has other ideas here. And he's going for Wolverine. He is fighting with every ounce of strength he has. And another nice move there for the backbreaker. But Wolverine very quick up there. Kind of a no-sell in a lot of ways. And very quick to take Owens off the top rope. Wolverine now has got to just focus on Kevin Owens. Don't let the previous kickouts affect him. Just going to keep plugging away, damaging Kevin Owens as much as possible here. Just not allowing him another chance into the match. But no, quick counter there by Kevin Owens with the knee to the face. And Owens trying to bring himself back into this. He is fighting hard. I don't know how he's still standing, but he is at the minute. Wolverine on the back of Kevin Owens, or swinging around and taking him down. Kevin Owens seems strong, but yet the damage he's taken, he shouldn't still be this strong. Wolverine fighting to stay in this match at the minute. Kevin Owens picking Wolverine up once again and taking him down. A nice DDT there. What does Kevin Owens have in mind next? Nice kick to the gut. And down he goes onto the knee. What a move there by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has really taken this to Wolverine. This has definitely caught Wolverine by surprise. Going for the pin. It's one. It's just a 1 count. Wolverine elbow up. This has caught Wolverine by surprise because we thought we'd won. We thought we'd taken Kevin Owens out. Kevin Owens with a frog splash and lands it. Wolverine could be in trouble. It's 1. It's 2. Only a 2 count for Wolverine there. Both men are showing everything they have to offer and leaving it all in the ring. Kevin Owens setting up now for the stunner. Wolverine grabs the foot, shakes his head and sends Owens down again. Now can Wolverine end this? It has been a match for the century so far. Wolverine has put it all on the line. He's got Kevin Owens marked here. He's going to be Wolverine's revenge for the 2nd time to actually hit this in this match. Takes him down. Is Kevin Owens going to kick out of this as well? He's already done that once, but is this it for the match? It is 1. It is 2. It is 3. And Wolverine has reclaimed his Universal Championship and is now a 2-time WWE Universal Champion. What a match. We really thought early on we had Owens beat, but he managed to kick out after not just the brutal claw, Wolverine's revenge, but including Weapon X as well. All 3 moves, and he still kicked out. And he even came back with a frog splash of his own. Wolverine countered the stunner, and that was the beginning of the end for Kevin Owens there. Wolverine's revenge, finishing him off. What a victory. And what a celebration. Wolverine happy to reclaim his title. That was hard fought, won in the end. And is now a Universal 2-time champion. This is what it's all been about for the last couple of weeks. Making sure we reclaim our belt from Kevin Owens after his win against us at SummerSlam. But it is done. Wolverine the champion. Now we've just got to hold on to this championship as long as we can. We can add that to our list of accolades so far in his career. Wolverine has got the top title in SmackDown. That is Unfair Opportunity completed. Now we're going to have a little bit a look at social media to see what is going on there after the match. And it seems like Kevin Owens been complaining. He's not happy that he had to face us. And he's not happy he lost his championship. These things happen. And on social media as well, on our DMs, Adam Pearce seems to have agreed to something. Now I'm not sure I'm happy about this. He wants us to take part in a 6-pack challenge for our championship. There is no way we're taking this. He made a bad choice. He can live with his bad choice. We've just won a title back. We're not going into a 6-pack challenge to defend it right away. It's not going to happen. But something interesting does pop up on social media here. Jeff Hardy. Now, we faced Jeff Hardy and one of his friends, trainees, in the Mad Hatter episode back while I was in NXT. But he wants to clear the air of a match this time. So Wolverine is only too happy to accept. So let's see what Jeff Hardy brings to the table in Hardy Noise.
And here comes the charismatic Enigma.
And his opponent from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy!
Byron, you can ask any superstar on the roster. It is next to impossible to prepare for the reckless abandon that Jeff Hardy manifests.
You're absolutely right. We've learned over the years that Jeff Hardy will do absolutely anything. Jeff Hardy will take any risk available as long as it ends in a win.
The WWE Universe is on its feet for the arrival of the charismatic Enigma.
So it is Wolverine versus Jeff Hardy. Wolverine accepting this match after Hardy wanted to clear the air after what happened. If you haven't seen the Mad Hatter episode from our time in NXT, go back and have a look. It was an interesting storyline to say the least. Hardy helping out his friend Grimes. That's all I'm going to say for now. Wolverine knows what Hardy brings to the table, the experience, the high-flying, risk-taking, resiliency that Hardy brings. Wolverine now needs to make sure he counters that with as much damage as possible to Jeff Hardy. And so far, Wolverine has started well. He seems to have a newfound confidence after reclaiming his WWE Universal Championship. And this confidence can only bring good things to Wolverine going forward, as we are now a double champion on SmackDown. Wolverine really going to town on Hardy here. And he's got Hardy on the top rope here, and we're going to go for the beat to the chest, followed by the headbutt. Wolverine seems to be in total control and showcasing that to the audience. Referee getting in the way there. Wolverine was trying to do a move, but referee decided to get in the way. The elbow kind of glances off Hardy's head there. Doesn't really do as much damage with the light. Hardy very quick to try and get himself back into this. He's taken a lot of damage early on, but that doesn't mean that Hardy's out. We know that Hardy can come back very quickly. This is what we need to be aware of. Wolverine now struggling to get out of this. Hardy in control with the momentum. And Wolverine is struggling to really make a dent into this attack from Hardy. Hardy top rope now. What's he going for here? Going for the leg drop. Misses. Wolverine managed to get out of the way. And Wolverine picks Hardy up. And then knocks him down again. Hardy seems to be in trouble. I think Wolverine has him here. And the way this match has gone so far, yes, Hardy's had a comeback. Wolverine is in total control. And that's the way we like to keep it. Wolverine now sending Hardy into the corner once more. And an elbow in the corner to Hardy. Wolverine quick to go top rope himself. Show off he can fly when he needs to. Heat seeking elbow to the chest of Hardy. Followed up by the pin. It is 1. It is 2. It is 3. No! Hardy kicks out. About 2.5. Hardy showing the resiliency that we know that he has in his locker. Wolverine now trying to just damage Hardy as much as possible. Back into the corner he goes, but bouncing off the turnbuckle, unfortunately. Hardy back to his feet. Wolverine throwing him against the rope. Going to try this again. We've tried this a few times and can't seem to make it work. Wolverine knocking Hardy down once more though. Picking him up. Out of nowhere though, twist of fate from Jeff Hardy takes Wolverine down. He pulled that one out of his locker. Only a 1 count. Wolverine very quick to get his shoulder up. But where did that come from? I was not expecting that out of the blue by Jeff Hardy. And he's to the top rope. Are we going to see it? We are indeed. It's a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy. Going into the pin. Is this going to be a loss for Wolverine already? It's 1. It's 2. And Wolverine's shoulder up after 2. Wolverine kicking out of not just the twist of fate. The swanton bomb as well. Hardy celebrating on the top rope with the fans. He knows he's got himself back into this match. Wolverine now needs to get himself back into this. Very quick to take the leg off Hardy and take him down. Wolverine seems ready to try and put an end to this match. Jeff Hardy has really given us a fight. And it's going to be Berserker Charge for Wolverine on Jeff Hardy. And Wolverine seems ready to finish this. Jeff Hardy down once more. Wolverine is poised. He is ready. It's going to be Wolverine's revenge for Wolverine on Jeff Hardy. No, Jeff Hardy has other ideas. Fighting his way out of Wolverine's revenge. Wolverine very quick to duck there. And he now has Jeff Hardy against the ropes. Not something we've seen much of from Wolverine here. Nice powerbomb against the ropes and down. And look at the distance Hardy travelled there. Hardy is in trouble. And Wolverine going for the submission in the middle of the ring. Can we submit Jeff Hardy? Is it over? Submission locked. Jeff Hardy struggling. And Jeff Hardy has tapped out to Wolverine in the center of the ring. Wolverine gets the victory. But Jeff Hardy definitely put up a fight. A twist of face, one-ton bomb combo. Wolverine wasn't expecting that out of the blue. But it is a victory. As far as we're concerned, we've cleared the air. Jeff Hardy has done what he's done. But we are happy. But on social media after the match, Hardy isn't finished. He thinks we should have another match. And we have a choice here. Now, it could be a Falls Count Anywhere's match. It could be a last man standing match. But why should we do any of those? I think we're going to go for a tables match. Jeff Hardy, tables. They kind of go together. So tables match it is. Jeff Hardy, Wolverine, one-on-one. Grimes put his little bit in there. So straight into the match. Tables match. Jeff Hardy versus Wolverine for the second time tonight. Wolverine knows what Jeff Hardy brings to the table now. Haven't forgotten our previous match. So we need to start strong from the off. And try and finish this in rather quick time if we can. Can't allow Hardy to really grow into this match like he did the last one. And so far, Wolverine very quick to really put the pressure on Jeff Hardy, taking him down. I don't think Jeff Hardy's had any kind of offense so far in the early stages of this match. Let's see a nice suplex here from Wolverine as he takes Hardy down again. Wolverine seems like he's ready to finish this already. Outside of the ring, let's go and grab ourselves a table and we can get ready to finish this. Jeff Hardy hasn't really had an answer so far. He may do in a second though, but table in hand, Jeff Hardy is down on the outside with the table to the face. Wolverine in the ring now with his table. We're going to put it in the corner, set it up nicely. This didn't have to be a long match. We didn't need to really fight forever. Wolverine seems ready to finish this already. Jeff Hardy into the table, and now Wolverine is going to pick him up. And is this going to be it already? Tables match has not lasted long. Jeff Hardy through the table. Wolverine wins the table match. A powerbombing Jeff Hardy through the table. Bit of a squash match in a way. Jeff Hardy probably still suffering after a previous match. Didn't kind of recover the same way Wolverine does. And I think Wolverine just dominating Jeff Hardy, showcasing why he's the Universal Champion. And while he's not just the Universal Champion, he's also Intercontinental Champion as well. So Hardy noise is complete. And if we have a quick look at social media, Grimes is in her DMs. Once we go across to it. I said it a little bit earlier. Grimes is in her DMs, saying he will see us soon. That will be interesting when that comes about. But that is it for today. That is it for this episode. If you're enjoying this series or any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. A like does help as well. And ring that bell to not miss any content. That is it for today's episode of WWE 2K22 MyRise. We will see you again for more in the very near future.